redefining Little Rock, Arkansas through the eyes of the residents.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. In each episode, we'll be talking to residents of Little Rock, Arkansas to learn about their experiences and what this city means to them. Today, we have a special guest, a talented photographer who calls Little Rock home. So let's get started. Thanks for meeting me today. Please tell us your name.
My name is Nathaniel Murphy.
So, Nathaniel, are you originally from here?
Well, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, but I've been here for, I'm 22 years old, so I've been here for about 20 years, about.
Okay. What do you do for fun?
For fun, photography, obviously. Just going out and shooting, finding different locations I can shoot at, as well as skateboarding, the sport, the culture, the people you can meet. Just going out street skating with a few of my friends, homies, being out in nature, and anime and video games too. I'm a kind of a low-key person.
What location in Little Rock do you find yourself in the most?
Definitely downtown Little Rock. A lot of great spots you can find to shoot at.
You shared with me that your brother shoots photos too. Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, so my brother, Corey created.
I'm Corey Jones, big brother to Nathaniel.
He's been doing photography for about 8 to 10 years. He started when he was in college, his freshman or sophomore year, 1 to 2, and he's well known throughout Arkansas. He's the best in my personal opinion. That's my brother, so I'm biased. So
who do you get your inspiration from?
Definitely my brother, Corey. He's number one on that list. His current work, previous work, I go back and I'll study it, see what he did, what can I build off of, taking his idea and putting my own spin on it. So he's definitely an inspiration. Alex King, he's another photographer out here in Arkansas, as well as other photographers that I can't think of right now.
Is your brother your mentor?
He's definitely my mentor for sure. Other mentors as well, like Alex King, he's another one. But Corey, I can go to him whenever there's something I don't understand or need help with. I just go to him and ask, and he'll help guide me through.
What made you decide to start taking photos seriously?
What made me decide? My brother, ever since I can remember, I want to say throughout middle school and high school, he used to take me on these photo shoots with him. Like starting off, used to just help him with whatever he needed, probably like moving something that's in the way or just little stuff like that. So that's how it started off. And then over time, I just seen him work, being in the environment. It just made me curious one day to just pick up a camera and start shooting.
What camera do you shoot with and why?
Yeah, so the camera that I shoot with is a Canon 5D Mark II. This was my brother's first or second camera, I want to say. He passed it down to me, and it's still good. Like it's an older camera, a DSLR, but it's still great though. You can get good images off this camera, so that's why.
I noticed that you typically shoot people. Can you explain your process?
Yeah, so my process for shooting people or having them as subjects, what I like to do, and this can be different for every photographer. My process is first finding a good outfit and then finding a good location that might complement or go well with their outfit. I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to trust me, trust that they know what I'm doing, bringing like a small speaker, playing music in the background as well, stuff they might like or whatever. That can definitely help. While we're shooting, normally what I like them to do, if they're like really experienced as models, I like them to just free flow, basically free movement, and that's having them create poses on the spot. If I see something that I like that they're doing, I'll stop them right there and be like, hey, can you do that again? Or can you do that and probably build off of it? I like what you're doing. Complimenting them, showing them the images as well, that's important. It makes them feel comfortable and confident about what they're doing. And finding good angles, maybe little props that help it feel like they're just in their normal everyday lives. So maybe their phone, a purse, stuff like that. So that's my process.
How do you find models for your shoots?
Fashion shows, that's the number one thing. going to these fashion shows, you can definitely meet a lot of models, networking, connecting, social media as well, reaching out, DMing people, Instagram, Facebook, those are your friends, so utilize them for sure.
What has been your most memorable experience as a photographer in Little Rock, Arkansas?
My most memorable experience, definitely the show I went to about like 2 or 3 months ago. The Designer's Choice Fashion Preview. Got to meet a lot of new people, just being in that environment with people who are passionate, finding similarities. Yeah, that's probably the most memorable experience.
Okay. How do you challenge yourself as a photographer to grow?
Being curious, that's definitely a great way. Always having that hunger to learning constantly. Even if it's small stuff, however it is, not being afraid to reach out. You might get rejected. You just can't be afraid.
In the future, do you think you're going to be shooting differently?
No, I definitely think I'm going to be shooting differently. So I definitely want to shoot more skateboarding, more sports in general, landscape as well. So no, I definitely won't for sure.
What is it like to live in Little Rock, Arkansas as a photographer?
Little Rock isn't the most entertaining city. That's one of the challenges, finding different ideas, concepts, or themes or whatever. But it can also push you as well to get better.
Is there any big galleries where photographers can display their work?
Any big galleries? There aren't any galleries specifically for photographers, but there are events and galleries where photographers are included. Things that go hand in hand with photography, like fashion, modeling, those are some things.
Are you a part of any communities for photographers, online or in person?
Yes, a few photographers that I'm pretty well connected to. You can say I'm kind of a part of a community.
Where can we typically see your work?
Right now you can see my work Instagram, Facebook. Hopefully one day, I envision myself being in some sort of art gallery.
Do you think Little Rock is growing as a city? And what would you like to see in Little Rock?
That's a good question. It's definitely growing as a city. Like, it's definitely not an overnight thing, but it is growing for sure. I've noticed the changes. Artists are coming here, performing, having shows, different type of events that have never been here before. So it's definitely growing. What would I like to see in Little Rock? Definitely more galleries for photographers, more events, not only for photographers, but models, fashion, and better skate parks for sure. The skate parks we have out here, like Riverview Skate Park, Canaan Skate Park, they're good, they're skatable. They'll do, but it definitely can be better. I would like to see a skate park downtown. That would be amazing. So those are some things.
And lastly, define Little Rock, Arkansas through your eyes.
Defining Little Rock, Arkansas through my eyes, I would say Little Rock, Arkansas is like a city in the forest. From the outside looking in, not the most entertaining to probably a lot of people, especially from people that's not from here. But once you step inside, give it some time, let it probably grow on you, you'll probably find some reason to love it, stay, and make the best out of it. So that's how I would define it. Yeah, this is my little bro right here. Want to say your name?
My name is Noah.
Noah what?
Noah Kyrie Jones, and
How old are you?
I'm 9.
What do you like to do?
I like to play games and sometimes ride my bike.
What about anime?
Now that, I like that a lot.
So do I.
Yeah, big head.
Yeah, anyway.
Thank you, Nathaniel, for sharing your story with us today. It's incredible to hear what Little Rock means to different people. Stay tuned for more episodes where we continue to uncover the heart and soul of the city through the eyes of the residents. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. See you next time, and thank you. Goodbye.